What's going on, guys? Just waiting for the feed to be shared. Um, it's kind of a sucky day today. How's everyone doing? Hey, Colette. You doing? What's up, Aunt? See you watching. Hey, Stephanie. Charity. What's up, Bob? Um, we got some updates from what's been happening out here, and I'm gonna have Mike jump in a little bit. It's got a lot to do with Mike and how we do things down here at Cannonball and 48s. So I wanted to start off with the whole thing in regards to the extension, the Energy Transfer Partners extension for being moved all the way up until March 31st. So the original date for cancellation of that contract was December 31st, from my understanding, but they had put in a request for an extension on the 15th or 16th of December, and I guess they were granted it. Pretty much what they're saying is that they're going to continue working, and they have been. And I've been saying this in my feeds for a while now. If you can make it up to North Dakota, please do. This is not even close to done, and we're doing our best right now. And I need you guys to share that article that I posted on with Stand with Wolves, and it has the whole contract on there. Or, I mean, the whole like the legal wording document, whatever. It's on there. If you guys go to Withstand with Wolves, our page. I'm sorry, is my feed freezing? I just need to know if it's freezing or not. But yeah. So Energy Transfer Partners has extended their contract until March 31st, which gives them pretty much more time to continue what they've been doing the whole time, which is working on the pipeline. A lot of people thought this was done. It's not. Please, if you can make it out to North Dakota, Cannonball, and help out with the movement, or keep doing it from where where you live. As far as creating awareness, this is vital time. They've just bought more time for themselves, and it's, I don't know, it sucked to read that article, really. Yeah. And also, oh yeah, any of the water protectors that are watching this or who happen to see this when this feed is done, I've been in contact with lawyers that want to do pro bono. We're still waiting on that word from the Supreme Court, whether they will allow out-of-state representatives. We're still working pretty diligently on that. We're trying to get you guys representation still. We're Gabi and I work like around the clock on that, and it's kind of frustrating because no one from North Dakota, out of the 90 lawyers, only 2 of them stepped up, and we're trying to get more of them to step up. We got a lot of people that need representation, and it's just, I don't know, it's really frustrating to have to. I think waiting is the worst part, and we're just waiting on the Supreme Court decision on that. Oh, also another thing with Dean, he should be in court right now. I currently have no way of getting down there, and that'll lead into the next thing that I actually want to talk about. Dean is probably in court right now. I've been in contact with Josh about that, and we're trying to, keep updated with his situation. Hopefully it all goes well. So far from done. Yeah, absolutely. It's insane. So yeah, about Dean, we're still going to figure out what the next step is. Hopefully, it all works out in his favor today. We still don't know the charges or anything. We're gonna get to the bottom of that. I know that we had a group of people heading out over there, but something had happened to their vehicle, and what that brings it back to the whole thing about how I'm not able to find a ride there. So you guys know my buddy Mike. They call him Mater down here at the camps. He's actually been my ride for the last couple days since I haven't had a vehicle. And everyone knows his car around the camps. It's the War Pony, and I'm gonna have him speak on that more in a little bit. He's doing a live feed with someone else right now. Pretty much it just sucks. It's just like the people who do a lot of the groundwork go out and do the supplies and pull people out of the ditches. Really, we have no vehicles at the moment. And Suzanne, yeah, I did get rest. I've just been working super hard on the website for Stand with Wolves and trying to get in contact with these legal groups. And we even sent out an email to Erin Brockovich. Hopefully she responds to that. If you guys flood her inbox, flood her Facebook page. Yeah, I know that she's willing to help. It's just a matter of us getting heard. Let's get Erin Brockovich out here. And let me see that. I'm trying to shut down, Kent. So can you look up that information? Babe. Someone posted that Mama put of some information about Standing Rock Sioux tribes trying to shut down the camp.
I know. I just got a call about that. I'm trying to figure that out.
We're gonna get more information on that.
No, it seems serious. I can't find.
But
David
everyone.
Archibald's Facebook page.
They can't shut down Sacred Stone. That's for sure. I know that for a fact because that's Mama LaDonna's land, and she takes care of the camp. She takes care of everyone that stays in there. I don't think that's going to happen to our camp, but if that is the news, we're going to try to get a confirmation on that.
She said people need to see what the tribal council is doing right now. Corruption at its best. I can't. I'm going to try to find more information.
Yeah, we're going to try to find more information on that. But back to what's going on with vehicles. Everyone knows that I don't currently have a vehicle. Mike, or Mater, as you guys know him, is currently my ride to the places that we need to get to. And his car actually is broken down too. Now, I don't know, at this point it feels kind of hopeless when you don't have these vehicles to go in and out of the town and into the city to grab certain things. No, Layla, they're not going to shut Sacred Stone down. That's LaDonna's land herself. They can't touch that.
Private land.
But it's her private land. And if there is more information on that, I'd have to speak with Mama myself and see what's going on with that. I'd like to get it from her. I know that the comments inside LaDonna's post has more info, so if we could go check on that. And then D also commented, go to Standing Rock Sioux.
I just did. There's nothing on there.
Yeah, there's got to be something online somewhere. Yeah, so we got to get more info on that. It's a little stressful because we've been kind of just engulfed in working the legal aspect of it as far as trying to get our warriors, the lawyers and all that stuff. Right now we're not finding anything. It's not coming up. But we will keep doing some extensive research on that. I'll try to reach out to Mama myself and see what we can figure out or what we can find out. Once again, if you guys are just catching the feed right now, if you have, if you know a water warrior or if you are, a water protector that is watching the feed even after this is aired, please contact me. We have some contacts as far as a lawyer trying to do pro bono. We're just waiting on the Supreme Court to pass that, the allowance of out-of-state legal representatives. Do you know anything about Morgan County Courthouse on lockdown? No, I do not know about that. Do we know anything about Morgan County's lockdown, their courthouse?
What?
We need to be
Oh
watching
my
my
god, so
SOTs.
much is happening.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Sally, and I back up Ladonna 100% on that. And so before we get into all that and we do more research on that,
Yeah.
I want to talk more about the vehicle that went out, and it's my buddy Mike. You guys, like I said, you guys know him as Mater down at the camps. He does a lot of stuff down at the camps. Pulls people out of ditches, gets people rides. He takes people back and forth. I'm gonna let him speak on that a little more, and he's right here. So go ahead and let him know what's going on with the war
Look, I'm
pony.
fading into the sun.
He doesn't.
I am here, I have spoken. I bless you, my child. That's cool. Look at, you should see how that's
I
like.
can see it, but it's giving you these that Jesus.
Yeah,
look.
no, they need to see you. They need to see you. Some lady said
Okay.
you were handsome last time, so
Ooh.
show your face.
All right. I'm trying to make jokes. I'm trying to make light of things because the quite honest truth is that I'm really actually truly concerned. Maybe I should move over because that
Yeah.
that light's all.
Just get it.
As we
You
just
wanna
talked, Kat did her first live feed. This morning, the war pony. Yesterday we had it was really difficult to get her to go. It took about almost 3 hours to get it to go. Today it's a no go, and it's because the batteries are old, and I think the cold is finally killed them. But also the block heater, it seems like it's burnt out because the night before last, the tripped where it's plugged into, and I tried resetting it. It didn't seem to work, and I wouldn't know until this morning if it was working, and it's not working. So the block heater's burnt out. Batteries are not holding up because the batteries are about 6 years old, so they've kind of done their job. I'm mumbling here. I'm sorry, but basically, War Pony's down. We're not able to get it to start and run, and the concern, and this is why everybody came running up here to kind of help me. You know, Kat came running up here to try to use her vehicle to jump it. Lo says, hey, you know, we're gonna do a live feed and see if we can get some help or something. So I really appreciate that. Like my truck is down, and it didn't take very long before, you know, your friends come wanting to help and assist. But yeah, we got an issue here.
Yeah, War Pony is Mike's vehicle. For you folks who don't know what the War Pony is, someone just put it right there. So just a little history on that. It's his War Pony. It's his personal truck that he brought out here. Just like my vehicle, I brought it out here, and now these vehicles are out, they're not working. And Connie, no, I have not. The person actually that I was trying to get a vehicle from in Bismarck is not responding to my messages. So that little truck that I was trying to buy for $3,000, he's not even responding at this point. I just got to work out my other options. But the whole point in this feed was to try to get help from Mike in regards to his vehicle, because that's his livelihood. That's his job. And now he's been using it tirelessly out here at Standing Rock. And now he doesn't have a car. Even after this is all done, he won't have a vehicle, so we need to get it fixed. I don't know the technicalities on that.
If people, I don't know, my truck is probably the most highly seen truck in the Asheti camp, and it's used around everywhere. It does everything from security work, medic transport, people transport, automotive. Obviously, since it's a tow truck, it does automotive support. It's actually been really beat up hard in the 4 months of being here. Not that it was beat up because we, blatantly abused it. I always cared deeply for that truck, but it's been beat up because it's been on the front lines. It's been in action. It's it's had to go off road in emergency situations. It's had to. I can't even count all the emergency situations it's been involved in. But the real scary issue about it right now is that since all these none of these donated vehicles had ever came through for us, so our team, which is made up of basically three separate teams that the three teams have always worked together throughout this whole entire fight, and we've worked together perfectly. It was a great team and sets of teams that had their own individual jobs. But we started off with 4 trucks, went to 5 trucks, back to 4 trucks, and then slowly trucks started dying out of it. Then we went from 4 to 3, from 3 to 2, and then ended up basically with 1.5 trucks because one of the trucks that we're still using, the 4-wheel drive, went out. So now it's only a 2-wheel drive. So it kind of works, kind of don't. Now the War Pony is out.
Let them know what you need for the vehicle as far as trying to fix it.
It's not that serious. We just don't have the parts for it, and we don't have the money for the parts. But what I need is I need 2 new batteries. The batteries have died, and I need a new block heater. It's a diesel. It needs to be plugged in at these temperatures in order to get it to start. And the block heater even burnt itself out. So the winters up here are pretty serious. They're not really anything to play with. That's
tires
basically
will
it.
go out. Like the weather will make your tires, like the tire pressure will go down, and it'll really screw with your vehicles up here as far as the weather conditions. No matter how good you take care of these things.
Oh, I'm not showing you.
Oh no, just saying it's your car's gonna take some kind of damage being up in this kind of weather and condition, no matter how well you take care of it.
That's about all I've got.
So, guys, once again, that's Mike's War Pony. It's his vehicle. You guys want to help him out, please contact him on his page. There should be a way
If somebody could overnight a block heater and a couple batteries, that would be super, super awesome.
Yeah, so Sean King donated $300K worth of trucks to camp. Who has them? I think that's like...
I would love to answer that.
That was a constant... That's a constant question for us. Someone donated...
I tracked down someone that donated $600,000 in 5 trucks. Sean King donated $300,000 worth of trucks.
Jesus, that's a lot. We haven't seen that.
I don't know. I would try to verify that one.
I mean, if it was donated to an organization or if it was donated to like directly to SRST, we probably weren't gonna get it. Yeah, that definitely didn't come down to any of us.
What I've seen in camp, I've seen. Well, originally the only thing that we were tracking down was there was 2 trucks that are plow trucks that were donated, but as far as trying to ask to use them for supply runs or anything else, none of us are allowed to use the truck. None of us are allowed to ask for that. Really, their only job is to come down and plow, and then they disappear.
Also, if you're able to, Myron actually posted it right there. Can they purchase at O'Reilly's? If you're here at the camps and you have a vehicle and you're able to grab some of these things, I mean, if we are able to get the funds, we're more than willing. Yeah, just as long as we can get those parts and we can get the War Pony up and running.
Yeah. O'Reilly's has them.
O'Reilly's.
Napa, anywhere. Auto Advance. I need 2 batteries for a 2006 Chevy 6.6 diesel, and I need a block heater.
Yeah. So, that's pretty nuts. But we actually found that. So that's in regards to the War Pony. We found that post that Mama LaDonna had put up, and
it's regarding Sacred Stone.
I guess it is regarding Sacred Stone and how they want to shut down Sacred Stone.
What?
Yeah.
The council
wants to shut down Sacred Stone. We're gonna find out more information on that, and then we'll go live from Withstand with Wolves. We can't let that happen.
I thought Sacred Stone was on private land.
It is on private land. That's why it doesn't make any sense. No, no, that's not gonna happen. So in that case, I'm putting a call out for more people to come out here. Get out to North Dakota. We're gonna post. It's coming from the Cannonball District. Okay, we're gonna do more research on that. Hold on. Myron is talking to me.
Bring some trucks.
Bring some trucks. What's up, Myron? Oh, and what's up?
Where's Myron at?
Myron's right there. Well, Steven's on here too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to contact Mama LaDonna and figure out what's going on. From my understanding, it's her land. They can't do anything about that. I'm going to shut this live feed off for now. If you guys follow Withstand with Wolves, that's our page. We'll probably do our next update on that in regards to them trying to close the camps or more information on that. We'll go live on there and I'll share it on my personal. If you guys could share that as well, but go to the page and like it so that way you get that update. We're gonna do a little more research and we'll figure out what the hell's going on. And Myron, yeah, I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call in a little bit, bro. Raise the limit and buy a new tow truck. Yeah, I could. I'm gonna actually raise it because that vehicle that I was originally planning to buy up in Bismarck, the dude doesn't want to talk to me. He's not responding. It was like an old 97 Chevy truck that would have been great up here. It's got like 4-wheel drive, but I guess I don't know. If that's the case, I'm actually flying out to Cali to do those fundraisers and the speeches at the colleges. I can purchase a vehicle out there. There's plenty of vehicles there, and then I'll drive it back to Standing Rock when I get back. But yeah, I will raise the amount on that fundraiser, and I'll just share it with Mike. I mean, we'll just get you some. Hopefully, we get you the parts and everything on that.
So we just found out 10 minutes ago that the council's trying to shut.
Yeah,
Stone
yeah,
down.
they're gonna try to shut
Okay,
Sacred
isn't
Stone
it
down.
Pretty coincidental how there's been all this weird stuff going on at Ashete where they're trying to remove key people. They've been trying to take over that camp, and then now they're going after Sacred Stone. Like all these
Yeah,
things are,
it's
the timing
all
of it
it's
is
all falling
pretty-
into place. Yeah.
Pretty fishy.
But no, we're not going anywhere. We're staying, and that's LaDonna's land, and you know there's got to be some kind of explanation to this. Like I said, when I find out more information, I'm gonna go ahead and do a live feed on Withstand with Wolves, like that page, so that way you guys can stay up to date and we can keep you guys updated. I love you guys. Share the feed, and we appreciate every one of you guys.